Welcome back. Time for anime review. It's the review of Please Tell Me, Galko-chan. Like, comment, and subscribe. At first glance, Galto, who's in the middle, then you have Otto, who's on the left, and Ojo on the right, are three high school girls who seem like they wouldn't have anything to do with each other. Galko is a social butterfly with a reputation of being a party animal, even though she's actually innocent and good-hearted despite her appearance. Otoko is a plain-looking girl with a sarcastic personality and a rabid love of manga, and Ojo is a wealthy young lady with excellent social grace. Though she can be a bit absent-minded at times, despite their differences, these three are best friends, and together they talk about various myths and ask candid questions about the female body. Tell Me, Galko-chan is a light-hearted, humorous anime that looks at three different types of girls and their frank conversations about themselves and everyday life. No topic is too safe or too sensitive for them to joke about, even though every so often, Galko seems to get a bit embarrassed by their discussions. This anime does have a side story. It has 12 episodes. It premiered January 8, 2016 to March 25th, 2016. It is based off of a digital manga series. It is slice of life, comedy, and school. Each episode 7 minutes per episode, and this is rated PG-13 due to the nature of their conversations. I think one thing that I like about this anime is that it takes a different twist on like the high school slice of life drama, especially these three different types of girl, which you think they have very different personalities and characteristics and traits. And then to combat that with them being best friends and the discussions that they have, it does a lot with the coming of age of high school girls and talking about the physical changes in their bodies, or talk about sex or boobs or other stuff, or periods and that may fact. But I feel like with this anime in particular, it has a more natural fit to it. The conversations don't feel as forced, doesn't seem as awkward, and sometimes I feel like it doesn't do the overplaying of being too over the top or being just plain satire in most of the sense. So I think the story is very simple to the point. Just it's three girls with different personalities that you wouldn't think are friends, but are best friends, and they have lots of meaningful conversations. I also think that the intro song is very catchy and fitting for the show as well as for the outro. I think the art style is pretty unique. It's interesting to look at. I think it does pay like a similar art style to the original manga series, which I think is pretty cool. The character designs are fantastically well done, especially for like the main character. All the like all the girls aren't like overly proportional in their chest size or their butts or whatever it may seem. It's like she's drawn very nicely, and the voice actors really bring her to life. And I think for the other characters too, that they are drawn like fairly normal proportions. I feel like versus other ladies, how they're just their boobs are overly big or like small, like one way or the other. I think overall I'm very impressed with the show in general, with the character depths in being a balanced combination of character-driven and plot-driven. I think they did a good job of trying to combat these, especially with the three girls that we're mainly focusing on. I feel like with this range of discussions that they do discuss in this show, I feel like, and in general, that the characters are fleshed out pretty well. They do a good job of being more relatable in a sense. I feel like each girl you can honestly relate to in some shape or form. And I feel like Galko-chan comes across it very clearly, especially with the conversation that the girls really get into, and it kind of embarrasses her in a film frontal of it, which they do really well. I think overall, for some shows, it's kind of hard to accomplish this very task of making every conversation with the girls seem natural, or the guys, or whatever comics of guys and girls there are. I think this feels much more natural in the everyday situation where the group of girls would have these types of conversations when they're by themselves in the classroom or just hanging out with one of their friends' house. I feel like overall, I would recommend this series like a 7.8 out of 10. I really would recommend people if you really want to take a good break from serious animes, probably that belong on your platter, want to cleanse your palate, I feel like. And if you want to kill some time, I think this anime is for you. I will say, because of the conversation, I feel like some people will feel like it's lacking something, but I really don't think so. I feel like it's like a whole, like, overall, full frontal, like, conversation of being very relaxed, being very chill, and being very real with you. I feel like it does take that normal aspect of this is like, girls drawn in a similar way, or a natural way, and they're not over exaggerated. And overall, it doesn't appeal to a lot of fan service, where I was pleased with that. There's scenes shot here and there, but that's the cool spiel of an anime. But I feel like it just takes that natural conversation that all high school girls have in everyday life in high school, and the things that are bothering them, things they have questions on, and the things they can confide in their teachers. And I think is a very nice touch to it overall. Which I'm very pleased with this anime. They did a very good job with it, and I'm very pleased with it. It's full front. I just wish there was more episodes and another season, but it does have a side story, which I have seen. And overall, I thought was pretty good. The side story is like one OVA, so it's like one episode, which is kind of sad. Wish they might give it another season, but that's not the case, sadly. But you guys probably watch the digital manga and see where the anime left off, and just pick up the pieces from there. Otherwise, I suggest you check it out. Thanks for tuning into this anime review. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Don't forget to comment down below in the comment section what anime you want me to review next, or any suggestions that you might have. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more contents and more videos in the future. And I will see you soon. Bye!